Hello all, in this session, in context to relational database management system, we are going to see what is data definition language and the commands that comes under it. Now we will see how to create the databases and how we are going to make use of the commands that are listed in DDL. Let us work on it. Firstly, I'm going to create the database using create command. So create database, database name. Let the database name be AB. And with a semicolon, click on enter button. Now you can see that the database named AB is created. Let us see whether it is shown in the list of the databases that are already present or not. For that, as said before, we have a query called show databases. So I'm going to type show databases and with a semicolon, click on enter button. Now you can find that AB database is already created. So this is the list of the databases which are already present. Now, which of the database you wanted to make use of? If you wanted to switch from the currently created database to the databases which are already present, or you wanted to work with the same database, you have to make use of a command called use command. Use, I'm going to use AB as a database and with a semicolon. Click on enter button. Use database name and with a semicolon. So now you can see that the database has been changed. Now, whatever the tables you are going to create or what you're working with any kind of commands or the operations, you wanted to modify the structure of the table using DDL, all such sort of things can be made and they are modified and they are stored in this database named AB. Now I'm going to create a table called student table. In order to create a relation or a table, we are going to use create as a command. Let us work with it. Create table, table name. What is my table name? Student is my table name. What all attributes that you can associate with this student relation, those attribute names can be given along with its type, and it is separated using a comma. ID is one attribute and the values which you enter for ID column will be of integer type. So its type is mentioned as int. Separate using a comma symbol if you wanted to include few more attributes for the student relation. I wanted to give name as an another attribute and its type can be varchar or it can simply be a char as a type. As name is a collection of characters, you also have to specify the size. So let the size be 10, comma, age could be an other attribute and the values you enter for age will be of type integer. So these are the set of attributes which I'm going to define for student relation and with a semicolon, click on enter button. Now you have created student table, right? Now I'm going to work with an alter command. Let us see how to change the table name to a new table name. We have alter table, table name is student, rename to the new table name that you wanted to. Let it be STUD and with a semicolon. Click on enter button. So now a table is created. Previously, what is my table name? It is student. Now I have renamed or changed it to STUD, stood, as a table, right? Now I wanted to change the column name using alter command. So what is the query that we have learned? Alter table. What is my table name? Just now I have renamed. So we are going to use the new table name that is STUD stood. Alter table, table name, rename column. What is your old column name? Which column name you wanted to change? Let the column name be ID, which is an old column name. I wanted to change it to a new column name, say SID. It simply says student ID. So this is ID, which is already given. I am renaming it to SID, right? I'm going to end it with a semicolon. Click on enter button. Now you can find that Query OK. Query OK means that the changes are successfully reflected to the table. So this is the two ways in which you are using alter command for renaming the table name, and the other one is for renaming the column name. Coming to truncate. As said before, truncate is used for deleting the records of the table. As of now, we have not entered any records because records can be inserted only using an insert command that comes under data manipulation language that we are going to learn in the next coming session. So when truncate is used, all the records will be removed, but the structure remains constant. When drop command is used, the entire table gets deleted. So now we will work with the truncate command. So the syntax we have is truncate table name. The table name is stud, and with semicolon, click on enter button. So it says query OK, right? Now I'm using drop command. Drop table, your table name, stud. Now query OK, which means the table is deleted from the database. So this is what we have learned in this session. Namely, create, alter, truncate, and drop. These are the commands that comes under DDL, that is data definition language. Also, we have learned about the comments, which is optional. It is used for defining the explanation part of every SQL statement. To understand what it is, we are going to make the comments. Maybe it is multiple line or it can be a single. For example, I'm going to use the same command, that is drop table name. In order to understand what it is, I'm just going to make a single line comment. It is made using two hyphen symbols, and you wanted to make a note, you can write it is. For what purpose we are using drop command? For deleting. So I'm writing deleting. You click on the enter button. It is showing you with an error because we have already deleted the table from the uh, database. So that is why it is showing you with the error. So if you could have not done this, and if you could have made use of this single line comment earlier, then it may work. But as of now, the table is already dropped or it is deleted. It is showing you with an error because that student is not existing in this database named AB. So likewise, you can make single line comments or multiple line comments. If you are using multiple line comments, then it is followed by an forward slash, and then we are making use of an asterisk symbol. Number of lines you can comment, it is going to end with an asterisk symbol followed by a forward slash. So this is all about the comments and the commands that comes under data definition language.